Jackie Diva Stanley. I was born in Flowers Fifth Avenue, Manhattan. Lived in the village as you know, as a baby. And my parents separated, and we all separated. And I wound up living in West Virginia. And then I came back to New York back about 1973.
The 70s, 40 years ago.
You know, my mother had an apartment in Harlem, and which I used to love to go to and hang out.
Boys don't do double dutch. Come on, girl, I can do it.
My mom and I developed a relationship when I got older, a very special relationship. But I remember she was a movie star. Everything we experience is a lesson God would have us learn. And I remember seeing Roadkill, and I'm thinking, well, where's his spirit? Maybe he just died. But equally, I've considered the thought that we go into another realm of energy and matter that we call spirit. I heard somewhere that the earth has the same amount of energy as it has since like a billion gazillion years. But I don't believe in time. Everything that you have, all of the prejudice and the racism and all of the stuff that we have just derives from climate. Europeans have a certain amount of time to plant so that they can reap the harvest. And so they live their lives, you know, at the mercy and at the call of the 1%. Africans and South Americans, they the weather, the climate changes, but not so drastically. There's food abundant. They care more about relationship. What do I mean to you?
What advice would you give to a young person?
Your word, your credibility, and your credit, baby, you ain't got to have a dime in your pocket, and you can travel the world. This is one thing, music.
What does diva mean to you?
Diana Ross, someone who's very deliberate. 8-10 costume changes, and you know all the words to the song, and everybody knows the words, and so you're around people who have that same reverence, that love for her too. They're like, okay, I'm not on this train alone. Just flawless and just pretty, and you just want to be in the room with them. And that she's 70 years old, she's still doing it, you know? I think some of it is innate.
Here we go.
What I would do is early on when I worked in the first rehab, I would just talk to them. It's like you talk to your children, we have a night meeting. And the social workers were standing there with pads writing down what I was doing. Like, well, what is he doing that he's opening these people up? And we haven't been able to do this. That was a big drive of mine, was to help people heal.
One step ahead is a step too far. So my spiritual journey has always been about the watching and learning and asking myself questions about myself. When I'm not praying, I'm praying. And the correct way to pray is not making deals with God and the Almighty. It's to say, thank you, God, because you got this. Serenity prayer is probably the best prayer that I've ever heard. You know, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and the ability to change the stuff that I can, so I don't have to worry. There are no mistakes. I'm still amazed at adults who walk into the fire even after knowing better. Telephone bill, you must be out of your mind. Do better. Don't waste time doing that same old stuff again.
I just want to be a good person. Why you should be good to everybody. Just do the right thing.